Hi, Taylor T. Carlson here, and it's action figure time again. Once again, we're dipping into the Marvel Legends series, and today we're taking a look at Katy, the character from Shang-Chi and the Legend of the Ten Rings, who was portrayed by actress-comedian Awkwafina. I saw Shang-Chi at a press screening a few months back, and then I took my girlfriend to see it not too long after, and of course, she instantly fell in love with this character and had to get the figure. So that's why I've got this here and I'm going to be reviewing it. This was purchased from the Amazon warehouse, slightly damaged, so there's a little wear and tear on the box, but the figure itself looks fine. If you see any damage to the box, that's why. We'll go ahead and unbox Katy. I'll show off the figure and I'll give my opinion. Here's the cover of the package. There's Katy herself. Caption down there. Of course, you got Hasbro's logo. Side of the package. Other side of the package. Back of the package with a description of the character. And then there's Amazon's barcode from the warehouse, as well as all the other legal mumbo jumbo. And I'll read the description on the back. Katy, Shang-Chi's oldest friend, is free-spirited and fiercely loyal. Not a bad description. Of course, it doesn't go into how hilarious she is and how she was one of the characters that really made the movie for me. So let's crack her open now. Here she is on the plastic card. Let's get her off of here as well as all the accessories. Okay, we got her out of the package. I'll show off the accessories before I get to the figure. Perhaps most noteworthy, she comes with Morris, the little faceless mythical being that lives in the fantasy land where the climax of the film takes place. I always thought if they had a Trevor Slattery figure, he should be the one to come with this, but I don't know if he's the kind of guy they'll generally make a figure of. She has a bow, which of course becomes her chief weapon of choice. Got a quiver she can wear for her arrows. There's also a single arrow and a bundle of arrows. She comes with open hands attached, but then she also has two fist hands that you can attach. I don't remember her actually punching anybody in the movie, so I don't know that she really needed these, but I do like that they did include an extra set of hands. Now we'll get to Katy herself. And of course, she's depicted in the dress that she wears in the fantasy land at the end of the film during its climax. So there's a nice close-up, and it's not a bad likeness of Awkwafina. Pretty good-looking figure, and her hair is pretty well detailed, too. Got a lot of ridges on there. Now, her head can move up and down and swerve left to right. She actually has a pretty good range of motion with her head despite having the long hair, so good job there. And then she's got the ball joint arms, so quite a bit of flexibility there. Her elbows are articulated. And then, of course, her fists can rotate and move. We do have that other interchangeable set of hands. We'll try those out later. Her torso can rotate. Since she's wearing a dress, it does somewhat restrict her articulation, although she does have the ball joint legs. Her knees are articulated, and her feet are articulated and can swivel slightly. She wears sandals. The paint on the sandals is a little sloppy. You can kind of see in one spot where it's sort of drifted over onto one of her other toes. Although overall, I think the figure looks pretty good. If you want an idea of what her knee joints look like, this section of the skirt opens up slightly. You can kind of see the knee joints in there, and then her ball joint legs up there as well. So now, why don't we try out some of these accessories? I'll just show off Morris real quick. And, of course, he's this faceless mythical being. This is not a posable figure. It's just kind of fixed in a sitting position, but it doesn't look half bad. It's got this really nice looking sort of purple, teal, shiny paint under the wings. This actually looks really similar to the paint that's on the Tenga Warriors and the Power Rangers Lightning Collection, which is also made by Hasbro. Now, why don't we put this bow in her hands? And like with these figures, with all these other figures in the line, it is kind of hard to get her right where you want her to go as far as the hands go and such. There, we got her to hold onto the bow pretty easily. It's got her quiver here, so we'll throw that on. Also, here's a look under her hair so you can just kind of see how that looks. They've still got the whole pattern of the dress on there, so that looks pretty good. And exactly how you want to have her wear the quiver, that's really up to you. They didn't include a picture of the actual figure on the box, so I guess it's just sort of trial and error. There, we got that on there. And we will put her quiver, in her quiver there we got the bulk pack of arrows, and we'll put the lone arrow off in the other compartment there. Actually, I guess that's all one compartment. And then she's got a separate compartment there on the end. I'm not totally sure what that's for. I don't know if she can like hold the bow on that. Again, they didn't include any instructions or pictures of the figure, but overall, it looks pretty good. She comes with a pretty decent bundle of accessories. So why don't we take her hands off and we'll try out those fist hands. Again, like I said, I don't recall her ever actually punching anybody in the movie because her main method of defense, at least before she got the bow and arrow, was to sing the Eagles' Hotel California at the top of her lungs, which had mixed results. And there she is with her fists. So if she does have to punch somebody, she'll probably stand a pretty good chance. Of course, I do want to see this character in later MCU films, as do I think a lot of other fans do. Have you seen Shang-Chi yet, and are you a fan of the character of Katy? Have you had a chance to pick up this figure yet? Comment down below and let me know what you think. Also, remember to subscribe to my channel for more content because I'm always posting new videos. And make sure you give this video a like if you found it helpful. I'm Taylor T. Carlson, and I will see you next time.